Are you always this nervous when you're starting a video?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I'm always like, what the hell do I say?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
But it does come easier, I find. Yeah. Does it come easier for you?
I guess so, in a little bit.
Yeah.
Because when I did daily vlogmas, it was daily talking to camera, figuring out what to say. So I felt like I got a little bit better. Mm-hmm. Or at least more comfortable.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's still practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Public speaking is always so hard. Hi, y'all. Look, we're here together. This is real. And we got hot chicken. And we got it from, here, this is Zecto hot chicken. What do we have here?
Fries and wings and hot chicken. Tendies.
Yeah. And this is just a mukbang. Yeah. We just came post Babygirl, which was...
It was shivering.
But you got hot?
I had to pee so bad.
Oh,
like,
I'm so sorry.
No, I mean that in like a horny way. I mean, yeah, I had to pee, but like, I don't know. Sometimes when you're horny, you also have to pee. It's like that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your hand is ticklish, but you feel it in your knee type of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's when you know it's good. Yeah. I hope this hot chicken does that to me.
Oh, yeah.
But no, it was amazing. Everyone go out, see Babygirl. What was Alex's review?
Colleen Hoover who?
Yeah, she could never.
She could never.
I've not read. Have you read Colleen Hoover?
Uh-uh.
You know, I will probably eventually. If like a Libby loan comes through. But I'm just like, I don't know.
Why?
I just like to read everything.
But like, what do you hope to get out of reading a Colleen Hoover?
I just want to know what the general consensus is and see what interests the people. Yeah.
So here was my big revelation on Colleen Hoover and seeing It Ends With Us. Not my choice to watch it. I wouldn't have seen it just on my own. But I went to go see it with a friend. And so now I know what it's about. And then I kind of right after, I saw another friend who is not a big reader, but she was telling me, I read that book and I'm really identifying with it. And that whole time she was like telling me, it was like a life catch up. And she was like, not that she was being domestically abused, but like it still resonated with her because of like how shitty she was feeling in her relationship. And so like, should she keep taking this, that type of thing, that type of situation. And so I never really realized it could be applied that way. And it really just is like one of those, whether it's like a boring partner or just a partner who doesn't fulfill you. You know, like it doesn't have to be just, oh, he hits me and I'm literally bruised. Like I shouldn't put up with it. No shit, you know? That's how we would initially approach this type of corny product. Yeah. But applied in that way, in like a more realistic way, that gave me the aha moment of like, oh my god, no wonder why like this resonates with so many people, like women especially. Yeah. So.
But it's still entertaining too, right?
Yeah. What is entertainment ultimately, if not like something that you can apply to your life and see it in a different way to illuminate it better? My point is, if you didn't have that context beforehand, and then you just walked into It Ends With Us, it's easier to make fun of it and like, oh my god, this is what people are into right now, you know what I mean? Like not everything is for everybody. So that's my 2 cents on It Ends With Us.
See, I'd still read it.
I mean, I still wouldn't, because I know that it's not really for me. Yeah. And so I don't feel like I need to spend my time with it. You know? Yeah. As long as I know, like, oh, my friend feels that way about it. That's all I need.
Fair enough. I'm someone who comes from the camp of try anything once. So I'll do it once. In that same kind of camp, it's just like, but also I'll give people second chances. Mm-hmm. I gave Steve Martin a second chance.
I saw him.
Yeah. Still a bad book. It was okay. Is it hot?
For me. For me.
Oh no.
What was I thinking?
The hot chicken is hot, y'all. It's hot.
I want you to try some and like laugh at my ass for what a baby I am.
Is it hot?
No.
I feel like we're on the episode of Hot Ones. This is our Hot Ones. Okay. Also, y'all, I do have questions. This is an interview.
I thought we were on a date.
So, no. First question. What's your red flag?
Being too possessive.
Possessive?
Possessive. Right? Isn't that like a huge red flag?
So you want the celery?
Feed it to me. No, really? Is it just me? Let me back up. When you meet someone, right? And then like you just got to know them. But they're already kind of like claiming you as somebody. I don't know. I find that a little red flaggy. And then like to a bigger context, when it's just like, who are you seeing? Like, you're just mine type of thing.
Yeah.
Whoa. Unhealthy. What about you?
Oh, wait. I don't think I formulated that question right.
What do you mean?
Oh, wait, no. That's your red flag, that you're possessive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I feel like everyone's naturally possessive. We want to own things.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's like a certain level. I don't know.
How bad is it?
I don't know. Maybe more like if you have no qualms with being possessive, that's fine for you. Oh, did you try a wing?
Yeah, it's not spicy.
Is your hot chicken hotter than the wing?
No, because I chose mild. What did we choose for this one?
Mango habanero. Right?
Yeah.
Is it spicier?
I think it is.
Oh.
But it's okay.
Yeah, I know.
It's not spicy, but it's okay.
No, I know. I'm a baby.
Baby girl.
I'm a baby girl.
All right. Second question. Oh, did you want to do back and forth?
Yeah, what's your red flag? That's a hot take, I guess.
Ooh. My red flag is that I'm a bad tipper. Y'all, there's a reason why I live in Korea. You don't have to tip. Tipping, y'all, I'm so sorry, but for whoever works as a barista or at a bar, form a union. Go form a union, okay? It'll help you a lot. Go form a union.
I was just saying to Nathan that he belongs to live in, not the U.S.
I'm sorry. We're headed towards 20% tipping. What is that? And I've toured all the services. All right. No song and dance. What's going on? Give me the song and dance. I'm so sorry, y'all.
My husband is such a good tipper. He'll at the very least tip 20, even if it was terrible.
But why? You should pay for what you deserve.
Should, but that's not the system that we live in. That's not the realistic world that we're in. And he knows that he makes more than them, and he has enough to spare. Here's some money. Okay, I'll give you an anecdote.
Okay.
I paid like $7 tip to like a hair cutter on like a $25 thing. She was so happy. And in my mind, I was like, it only took $7 for me to make this woman like make her day, because that's how she behaved. So like to me, that's fine. I can do this. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm aware that that's not everybody.
Yeah. To be fair though, y'all, I just pay bare minimum. I pay the 18%. Okay. That just saying. I don't pay anything lower than that. I still tip. I do it because I play by the rules.
Reluctantly so.
Yeah, I just make a big deal out of it. I'm just like, come on, give me the song and dance. I'm sorry. I worked service. I did the song and dance, okay? As should you.
What was the shittiest job you've ever had?
Working for a catering service for rich
That sounds
ass
terrible.
people.
That sounds terrible.
In like Yorba Linda. In Yorba Linda, there is a man-made lake where people have boats. So there are all these homes surrounding a lake, and they boat to each other's homes to have dinner parties.
You already win at Yorba Linda. Catering for Yorba Linda residents.
The worst people.
I'm so sorry.
The worst people in the world. But you know what? Good tips. Because you know why? I did the song and dance. Just saying, y'all. Just
Did you
saying.
speak with an accent?
Oh, like, do I,
like,
what do they call it? Like code switch?
Yeah, I like to.
Of course. Okay, Yena.
Hmm?
What is your favorite go-to cozy morning treat / breakfast?
So, I'm Korean. We don't have, like, distinguished breakfasts. You can eat whatever at any time. Look, I would love to be the yogurt in the morning girl. I would love to be her.
Yeah.
I'm not. I've never been.
You need protein in the morning,
Give me dumplings in the morning.
No, I'm the same way. I realize, like, I need protein.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to be the cute girl at the cafe with her latte and her pastry. I would love to be. I am her at 10 a.m. But 6:30, no. 6:30, I need protein. I need eggs. I need sustenance. And then I'm free for the 10 o'clock pastry and latte. Yeah. But no, dumplings in the morning. Oh.
Oh, like
that's like
steamed,
a treat.
Fried. What do you do?
Yeah, steamed. Clean, but still hearty.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Dumplings I mean, that's like a treat me day. It's like I have a big day ahead of me. I need to like calorie up to fuel me for the day.
Yeah.
But yes, it's also like a treat. What about you, Mr. Chicken Nugget Salad guy? But that's your dinner.
Dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a literal child. Cozy morning treat. Lately, if I have time, it's getting those kongmandu. It's like the steamed, basically steamed buns with like kimchi or like gogi in the morning. And that's just been really comforting.
That's what I mean. Dumplings in the morning.
Yeah. Meat and carbs.
Like, there's vegetables inside.
Yeah, there's vegetables. I'm getting good sustenance. But yeah, I've come to that point where I just can't have, like, coffee anymore. I think a banana I can do in the morning is fine, but, like, I just can't, I can't sit just on coffee in the morning.
Literally.
Get that protein in the morning. What's your favorite video that you made in 2024? Talk about yourself. Praise yourself.
Oh, this is not going to be a praise. I don't really feel one way or the other about any of my videos. To me, sorry that we're eating, but uploading a video is like popping a poop out. Like, I only wish I had a bigger bite in you when I said it. But like, it's just something that I need to get out. And as soon as I upload, I'm done with it. Yeah. And I don't think about it after that. I watch like my video once after it's uploaded to make sure that it's fine.
Yeah.
And then after that, I will never rewatch it unless like someone in like the comments points out something and I'll go, what did I say? Because I don't remember what I said. What was that? So I guess. And so I do rewatch my videos, but only my vlogs because my kid watches my vlogs.
Then do you have a favorite vlog?
I do. I was going to say I only uploaded a few, but I just did Vlogmas, so like I did 24 fucking vlogs.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
You must have a favorite Vlogmas video that you did.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like Vlogmas was such a whirlwind. I'm not particularly proud of any of them. Or like, not right now, it's too soon. But like, I uploaded a Pada vlog, which is like when I went on a road trip with my family. That one is more like the memories, you know, when you're like looking back on it. And so in that way. But only because of that. Not anything that like I did. It's just one of those photo albums that happens to be public.
But you edited it and you put music to it and you made it yourself.
Sure. These are mere facts. I don't know. How do you feel about your videos? Like, yours, you put in so much work. To me, I feel like I'm just, like I said, like pooping something out. Like, I crank something in and then I poop it out. But, like, yours is so much more than that. Where, like...
They're finely crafted poops, let me tell you.
They are extremely well-crafted poops.
I think that's the thing. I have to poop it out perfectly. I have to have my fiber in. I have to...
I am not as discerning with my poops.
I have to have my 5 groups of food. Everything has to be there.
No, you have a wonderful, beautiful
Because I'd be concerned if it was a bad poop, you know? If it was diarrhea or something.
I guess so. I don't know.
I'd be like, I'm not taking care of myself. That's
you're so healthy.
I try to be. Chicken nugget salad.
I know.
Do you see the balance there, though? That's what it is. It's highbrow, lowbrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's wonderful.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I've been enjoying all the Vlogmases. They're quite nice. Yeah. Yeah. I loved the recent one. I think it was for Christmas Eve that you were going through all of, like... your
the
old
last
art
one.
Books. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That might be recency bias, but
yeah.
It's just nice. I don't think we ever get roots.
Oh, yeah.
It's always nice to see someone's roots. You know what I mean?
No, I have like a mental list of like all these videos and tags that I've been meaning to do during Vlogmas.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't in the right mental capacity, so like. It must be
the holidays are stressful.
It is stressful. It must be so hard for you to have to like kind of be present every day, you know, to be able to capture everything every day. Like that was what was really getting to me. Having to like, okay, I need so much footage of the day. And I didn't really have to. It was just something that I wanted for myself.
Yeah.
To kind of capture this month as a month.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of you the whole time, like, this man does this every single day.
I'm exhausting.
This is wearing. It is wearing. I had this list of, like, all these topics that I wanted to discuss. Oh, but, like, I wasn't, like, mentally prepared. As in, like, I wasn't in a good, happy, chatty mental state to talk about happy, chatty topics. But, like, you record yourself every day. I mean, not every day, but, you know, like, pretty much every day.
Yeah,
but, like, you're not always in a happy, chatty state.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, but you still do it.
Yeah, I still do it. I think what it is I think Sophie and I have talked about it, but it's like this, I think we're performers. I like to perform. I like to be at service. So I'm constantly performing an at service. And of course, there's that big question of like, oh my God, who am I as a real person? But it's, I don't know. Yeah, I'm too old school. I'm very much, the show must go on.
Oh.
I will not cancel or do anything if I'm depressed or something.
Oh, wow. I must be so new school.
There's that whole thing about John Waters. He had to do an hour show while passing what are those called? a kidney stone.
Oh,
so we did
yeah,
a full show.
Yeah.
Of kidney stone. But then you'll have like some artists or musicians performers will cancel because, I don't feel good this day.
Right.
And that's fine. I mean, self-care, healthcare, and all of that. But I'm just so old school. I just grew up that way. I started working when I was 14, 13. So it's just...
I don't have that kind of fortitude. I also work since 16, but if I don't feel good, I don't feel good, and everyone will know about it. But I don't want to put that kind of energy.
Yeah, that too. I always think about that too. If I know if I put something out with like really bad energy, and I have, I will reshoot it. And that tends to be always better because it's like there's a bit more clarity to the books I'm talking about or to like the life I'm talking about. But I mean, it is exhausting. Honestly, I'm not a real vlogger. But like for those real vloggers out there that do it on like Casey Neistat who did that, I was just like, how do you do that? The thing is, too, I just hate being, like, a public nuisance.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, I only recently found out who Casey Neistat, is that his name?
Yeah.
Is, like, this year. And because my husband started running, and he's, like, a big runner now, I guess.
Oh, Casey Neistat?
Yeah.
Is
so,
a big
like,
runner?
He's been running the New York City Marathon a couple years, and he's had this, like, personal time goal.
Yeah.
And I think he finally did it this year, but, like, he vlogged it. I guess he vlogs everything. But I only knew about him from that.
Yeah.
But apparently he's been, like, on YouTube since the beginning of
Beginning
YouTube.
of time, yeah. He sort of crafted the daily vlog. It's kind of amazing. I never really watched him until I was just like, what is a vlog? What is a video log? What do you capture in a video log? What do you say?
I mean, I've seen vlogs since, like, the 2010s. British beauty and lifestyle vloggers. There's so many of them, right? So that's kind of how I dipped my toes into the YouTube vlogging world with those people. And yeah, I have no idea where they are now. I haven't followed up. I just stopped. And now it's just like, they're not vloggers, but they're more like product content people.
This chicken isn't hot. Do you want to try this?
Okay.
Yeah, you can have this
I'll
crunchy part.
ball up.
Ball up. Let's go.
This is what I'm Korean. I like bone-in chicken.
Oh, you don't do boneless.
I don't really.
I'm a child.
I
need the
know.
bone taken out. That's why I love chicken nuggets.
Are there a lot of boneless chicken in Korea?
Yeah, there is. But I do eat it off the bone for the most part. It's good, right? It's not spicy, right? Here, have the other piece. It's really good. It's not spicy. The mild is not spicy.
Yeah, this is just flavor.
All right, we're getting sidetracked here. I'm so sorry, y'all. Literally me on a daily basis.
Just cut this all out.
Yeah, what culture made you?
I know that it's easy to think of like internet stuff, like Tumblr culture or what have you.
Yeah.
But I'm old.
Yeah. Technical difficulties, folks. The internet.
No internet culture has shaped me.
So what has shaped you?
I really don't know. Maybe just like watching TCM in my 20s, being into things that aren't in the mainstream, just like naturally. And even to this day, no one really like listens to the same music that I do, and I don't listen to the same music that everybody else does. To this day, I still don't really know who Kendrick Lamar is. And like, apparently he was beefing.
Get up from under that rock. Get up from under that rock.
Yeah, totally.
What's going on?
So I guess the culture is the rock that I've been hiding under.
All right, Patrick Star.
Yeah.
Okay, then, well, what rappers
Wait,
did
who's
you...
Patrick Star?
From SpongeBob. He's the starfish.
I've never seen it.
Really?
I haven't. Oh. I think that's like 8 years too young for me.
I see. Okay, what rappers did you listen to? Or was rap just not?
No, I loved Kanye. And like, I hate to say that I still like his music, because the person, no. But I listened to his new album and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah. No, I still respect Kanye as an artist. I mean, as a person.
No, I love rap music.
Yes.
But it's just like...
Graduation Day, that era.
808, yes.
Yeah,
But like...
808 Heartbreak.
808...
That era of Kanye is amazing. It's
amazing.
Cool. Yeah.
I had this argument with a friend. Like, this was when Taylor Swift had just come out. And I think she was being marketed as like a Corinne Bailey Rae. I love Corinne Bailey Rae. I don't care if you don't know who that is.
I do.
But I love Corinne Bailey Rae. She was like my favorite.
Paris Nights and New York Mornings.
Yeah. That was from her second album, though, okay? So...
Okay, Just Like a Star.
Yes, that was from her first.
Put Your Records On.
Yeah, so I loved her.
She was that old. I mean, I'm not that young.
Well, like, people were trying to say she's another Corinne Bailey Rae, and I was like, excuse you.
No.
Not at all.
Far different.
Even though they both are, like, singer-songwriters.
That's a weird comparison to make. Who said that?
In the beginning, like, when she first came out, she was being marketed as, like, because in the, when was this, like, the 2000s? Yeah. That was when singer-songwriters were, like, having a moment. Oh, you know what? I guess that's a culture that made me. Like, the whole late 90s when Jewel and Sarah McLachlan and, like, the Lilith Fair thing was going on.
Yeah.
Like, Alanis Morissette, a lot, you know, that genre of musicians.
Yeah.
That was a big aspect of my life at the time.
I see.
So, like, and, you know, they were having a moment during the early aughts, and then Taylor Swift comes, and they were, like, marketing her as kind of like them. But I was like, this sounds so different. Not at all. Excuse you.
In retrospect, that's so odd to hear. In the moment, it's probably a keen thing to say, but, like, in retrospect, it sounds so odd to me.
No, it's just, like...
That comparison between...
It was people who didn't know what the fuck they were talking about.
Yeah.
That's
which
what
I think is an issue we still have today.
Totally.
What culture made you? So pre-internet, so where did you source all your information?
That's
Libraries,
what I mean.
Books? What bookstores? Who gave you all the information?
We still had internet, but it wasn't organized. It wasn't easy to find.
Yeah.
It was much more DIY. And yeah, like, you get it from TV, you know, like the channels. And whoever
TV
programs the channels. And, I feel like, let me put on my grandma glasses and, like, tell y'all. In my day. Back in my day. But, yeah, like, I would read my Vogues. I would watch, like, the channels that I liked. And on TV. Even, like, music. It wouldn't really be, like, music is so different now. And before, music was, like, I was lucky that the 2000s was a time of female singer-songwriter craze. I genuinely believe that I would have loved them, regardless of, like, when they were big. And I was just lucky that I found them when I did. But that's how.
Yeah. I mean, same. Growing up with MTV and VH1 and listening to things on the radio. But having lived in LA where it was, like, I didn't get my license that quickly. So I never scoped out, like, record stores, bookstores, and stuff like that. I guess sheltered is the word I'm looking for.
Oh, yeah, and all the shit you had to, like, get up and go do. I mean, you still do now, but, like, it's not as accessible. Like,
yeah, it wasn't accessible back then because I was young and dumb and I didn't know how to drive.
And the biggest thing was who the people around you were.
Yeah.
It was like, you were blessed if you knew people who knew about cool stuff.
Yeah.
And I was.
I was not. Yeah, guys, I was that freaky little kid in high school.
What do you mean?
Who's, like, always reading books, and I was like, oh, what is that kid doing? What's that book in his hands? Anyway, no, I was, it wasn't until I left and moved to San Francisco did I find what culture made me. Not even then. Like, I thought university I'd find all of my peers and stuff, but having lived off campus and then also having to work, I just didn't have time to form community for myself. But no, I was also that kid in high school that was, like, on LimeWire, Pirate Bay, and was torrenting art house cinema at, like, 16. At that time, YouTube was quite big, and YouTube, you could, like, go into, like, black holes and loopholes of so many different artists and stuff. Like, music hunting.
But music hunting was, like, it's a very big, like, its own thing.
Yeah.
You know? And I was not one of those people. But I was friends with people who were. And that's also another source of how I found out about things. But now everyone's big music source is Spotify, right? And, like, Spotify will tell you what you should listen to.
Yeah.
So we didn't have that. And if you didn't have a personified Spotify, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah. Which is so big about, I think, like, quote-unquote, finding yourself. And I think hunting is a great part of it. Like, hunting for so many different things allows you to better see what you like and what you don't like.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you use your, like, YouTube recommended, you know, that sidebar that shows you all those videos? Do you ever, like, click on?
No. I've never been, like, a top 40 listener and go, oh, I like that. Like, I've never been that person. I've always just, like, kind of had blinders on, and then every now and then, like, a random flash outside it will occur.
Yeah.
And I'll go, oh, what's that? And then I'll like it. Lana Del Rey is someone who in the beginning I was like, ugh, not for me. And then only when Norman fucking Rockwell. Only from Norman fucking Rockwell was like, who is this Lana Del Rey? Oh, wow, she is good.
Late to the party, but better late than never.
Very, very, very late.
I was there from video games, very beginning on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I was just like, whoa, this is different. I like this. But I have to thank my friend for that. He was the first one. He's like, yo, why is no one talking about this? It's like really good. And I was just like, meh. But it took a couple listens. I was just like, oh, actually.
Norman fucking Rockwell was the first track in that album that I listened to it, and I was like, oh, she's a poet. Like, what?
Did you read that book?
Yeah, I did. You mean her poetry book?
Yeah, her poetry book.
No. I mean, I respect her as a person, you know, like, God bless you, do you. You know, but just like, for whatever reason, that album really resonated. And it was when I was like, oh, wow, like, you can do something. You have a voice, like, you're original. That's my point. Obviously, I love her. But it was when I saw her as, like, an artist, as opposed to, like, singer and entertainer.
Yeah. I think about that question a lot, about, like, the writer has to put out their debut, even though it's a shitty debut, in order to become the writer that they need to be. I always feel bad because I'm always so harsh about debuts.
Is that how you feel? I just feel like whatever you have at the time, that's who you are as a person. It's your responsibility, regardless of celebrity, to grow as a person and to keep growing.
I think it's more a jealousy thing, because I'm just like, how the hell did this thing get published?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? I could put out better work.
Who are you fucking? That's the question.
Who are you fucking to get this book published? I'm just like, I guess I'm fucking the wrong people. But no, I always love that. I love to see the progression. Is that the same for Sally Rooney, though?
I wish.
Because you read everything, right?
Every book of hers, including her one short story, Mr. Salary. I wish I saw what everyone else sees with Sally Rooney. I saw what everyone sees with Emily Henry. I love Emily Henry. I don't see it for Sally Rooney. Like, she's a fine writer. She should keep publishing whatever. I just don't see why she's a Taylor Swift. I don't see why Taylor Swift is the Taylor Swift. I should not be the person who sits in the executive chair who sees, like, you're going to make me a lot of money. I am not that person, because I will always pick the wrong person just because I like them. But that never means that they're going to be, like, a huge chart topper. Yeah. So I wish I could be that person for so many reasons, to, like, make more money and whatnot. But I'm just never that person.
I don't know what the phenomenon is. I think it's...
But you like her.
I do.
So you must have a better insight than I do.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like, but I do admire her work.
You admire her finances? What do you admire?
I admire what she's able to say about our current generation, how we talk, mimic it, and then put it into fiction. But not in, like, the rom-com kind of way, more for the literary fic heads.
Like, I wouldn't even categorize her as a romance. Like, definitely not rom-com. Right. You know, there's nothing funny about her.
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't categorize her as a romance writer either. Even though there's a lot of, like...
Much like bad romance.
Yeah, like sad romance, I guess.
It's still romance.
It's still romance, but it's not the genre that people want to find in romance. Or maybe, like, they do. That's why she's so big. Like, they want to see sad relationship. I don't know. Is this what a situation... I still don't even know what a situationship is, because I've been married for so long. But, like, is that what Sally Rooney is? Like, she is a situationship writer?
Ooh.
Right?
That's an interesting discussion.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm asking you. But maybe because I'm not, or have ever been in a situationship, as far as this Ajima ass knows or thinks a situationship may be. But yeah, it's just totally not my personal experience. So I have, like, that less to identify with when I read a Sally Rooney. Because, like, whenever I read a Sally Rooney, I'm just like, yeah, just get on with it. You're gonna fuck this person. Like, let's go. Even though it wasn't really the case in Intermezzo, but it just feels extremely, or it has felt extremely heteronormative to me, like every Sally Rooney book.
Has she written gay characters?
The Intermezzo, Peter was like...
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm doing this, like, in a, you know, poly situation. But, no,
but that's not her genre. I don't think she's going to set out to write a
it's
gay,
not
sad
like,
romance.
It's not like I'm
Imagine if she wrote A Little Life.
I've never read A Little Life.
Oh, right. You mentioned that. Yeah,
so I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
But I don't really know what I'm supposed to think or feel reading a Sally Rooney every time. And every time I read one, I'm only reading it because, like you said, like, that's my Colleen Hoover. The Sally Rooney. I just want to know what everyone's into.
Yeah. Because my big question is like if it was ever a generational thing. Because I think what Sally Rooney writes is essentially modern romance. Because that's just how we love nowadays, sadly.
But I've seen people who are older than me really take to Sally Rooney. So, and who's to say, like, that's just anecdotal, but, like, she seems to be... No, it can't be, because she just makes way too much money for it to resonate with the youngsters. Like, she has to have, like, a huge, a wide audience. Like, I bet you that if you were to go to a Sally Rooney reading, you would see an audience of all age ranges. Like, with that kind of hype and popularity, she has to. So, no, it has to, like, be more than just a age group.
Yeah.
But that makes me feel worse. Like, what am I missing?
Maybe some books aren't meant for some people.
So this was my last Sally Rooney. Like, I have accepted that she's not for me. I'm not for her.
What if her next book is the big gay romance?
So this is why I was like, okay, everyone's been hyping up Intermezzo, and I'm like, I have to read this now. And this was my last stop of like, all right, every book has been hyped up to be like the best one ever. So yeah, I'm probably not.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's fine. You've given her many chances.
Yeah, I have.
I believe in second
4.
chances.
How many books did you have? No, I loved Mr. Salary, and I still do. Have you ever read that one?
No, not yet.
It's like, it's a short story, so maybe
Right.
like I only like her in a short story format. Perhaps that could be the case, because in all of her books, she has that like sustained sexual tension, right? And then like finally gets released. But you can only handle that for so many pages. So a short story is the perfect format for that type of atmosphere.
I see that, yeah. For me,
like,
I've read Normal People. I watched Conversations with Friends, the show.
You haven't read the book?
I DNF'd it. I read like the first 30 pages and I was just like, I just don't think it was like the right headspace.
Oh.
But I did read Beautiful World, Where Are You, and then Intermezzo.
What would your tier ranking be?
I think Normal People's still at the top, only because the show as a companion piece is really incredible. I love Paul Mescal and what's her name? Daisy.
Edgar Jones,
yeah. It's wonderful chemistry. Normal People. Oh yeah, Normal People, Intermezzo, and then Beautiful World, Where Are You, from what I've read. I thought Beautiful World, Where Are You was interesting, but I thought it was better perfected in Intermezzo. Because she does that thing where like she gets really social political, and you're like, okay, there's no place in this. But intermixed with like the viewpoint, that like writing style, sort of writing within the nowness, and also processing grief, I just thought it worked a lot better. I think it speaks a lot to like how we deal with things now. There's like all this political shit's happening, but what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to move on with life and deal with it? And then all these questions, you're just pummeled with them. And then you get the bad, awkward sex to deal with it.
Intermezzo, right? We read the same book, right?
But yeah, she took those social political elements, and I think just they worked better in Intermezzo. Or do you think they worked better in Beautiful World, Where Are You?
All those things, they did not even like enter my mind in Intermezzo. Like,
really? Okay.
I only was really getting the main characters and their personal problems more than any other like socio-political, like 21st century problems that we all face. I recall, but that I didn't feel them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They were so in the background. And what was so much in the too much in the foreground was their like, oh, how do I feel about my significant other? What do I do with my feelings for them? Like, that's essentially every Sally Rooney, and very much so in Intermezzo. It was 500 pages of me. 498 pages of me. The last 2 pages were like, oh,
the world.
Maybe the world, us, maybe. So no, I'm not a fan.
Got it.
I don't need that. Yeah, I just felt like they were too self-absorbed.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with self-absorbed characters. That's not a problem. I just feel like that was it. There should have been more, especially for that many pages. I don't remember the book Normal People, only because I recently watched the show Normal People and then like resuscitated my Paul Mescal love.
Yeah.
Like, I remember the first time that I read it and then right after I watched the show, but that was still like pre-current Paul Mescal love. And because the whole time I just kept thinking like, oh wait, I'm sorry, these people are like, they're, you know, the female character is supposed to be this like ostracized person that nobody likes, but she's rich. Like she lives in this big nice house and she's rich. Like, yes, I know that she comes from a bad family, or, you know, like she's mistreated by her family, but like, you're telling me that this rich girl is unpopular? I'm just too American for that story. And then the show shows these two beautiful people, and I'm like, wait, you're telling me
you're beautiful,
that
rich,
and nobody likes you? What? Get the fuck out of here. So that was my first normal people watch like feelings and thoughts. I didn't buy it at all. I was like, what are they talking about? And then the second time I rewatched it because I was talking to Kat. Kat's Fields Notes. Yeah. I was talking with Kat and I was telling her, okay, I'll try this again. I'm gonna watch Normal People again. Maybe she had just rewatched her annual rewatch of Normal People, and I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I rewatched it myself, and I was like live texting her my thoughts, and we had a good time. But that was when I was like, oh, wait a minute. This is more than just plot. This is vibes. This is like, look at these two hot people get it on. That's what she's good at. But, like, you don't get that from her books. Yes, you do get, like, oh, they're going to get it, like, but it was more like, no, withhold. But you know that they're going to be fucking soon. So, you know, to each their own if that's what you're into. Yeah. I've never been that person. I've been like, no, I want to fuck you and I want to fuck you now, so let's do it. That's just me. So maybe not everyone's like that.
She said, no foreplay. Down and dirty. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Get her done.
This is all going to get cut, right? This is all going to get cut.
Me sometimes. Yeah. I don't. From time to time, I'm just like, yeah, let's just get it over with. But then.
It's not a let's just get over with. It's really like, I don't want this back and forth, yes and no. Not even a yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's just frustrating. And then people like to say, no, it's very complicated. But it's not complicated. It's not. Do you like me? Do I like you? There's no, oh, I don't know, this and that. No. It's just, I like you. You like me. Let's go.
If they communicated better.
Yes, that was like the one thing that I think I read like a criticism of Sally Rooney books where people were bringing up the whole like the Irish resistance and not the IRA, but like a whole generation of Irish people who like grew up feeling like that they can't communicate and whatnot. So what can I say to that? You know, what can I say about that? Maybe that's just who people are now. But that's another point in I guess she's not for me and I'm not for her.
Wow, y'all. It took me 62 minutes to get to the last question. What do you have to say to the people for 2025? Tell the people what to do.
Be nice. No, I've been thinking about this politically, right? Like populism is on the rise. Nationalism/fascism is on the rise, and everyone everywhere is trying to come up with the answers, like how did we get here and all of that. I also have been asking that and trying to come up with answers, and I legitimately think that some people are just bullies and some people like bullies and like bullying, and we used to be in a bully society. We've always been a bully society because that's just human nature. There's always like a strong person. But for like the past several decades, at least culturally in the mass media, we've all been very, very tolerant, right? Like, no, we're teaching kids, no, we gotta be nice. Everyone's our friend. We don't have any non-friends. But that's not really calling the kettle. So because we've been like this for so long, I feel like people have been like, no, let's go back to being bullies because being bullies feels good. And so I don't know if the answer to that is like a fight fire with fire type of thing, which would mean like if you're faced with a bully that you got to be a bully too. I don't know if that's the right answer. And like, I know that it's easy to say everyone is being too nice, and so that's not the right answer. You got to, approach the bully. You got to like fight the bully. Being nice always has to be part of the answer. So be nice.
Yeah, be nice.
Be nice. I don't know what form or shape, what that would look like for you, but like so many more people are wanting to be not nice, right? Like people want to be more inclusive. Like if you're not align politically with what's happening, those people are saying, okay, I'm gonna go back to my home, or I want to leave the country, or I want to do XYZ. And I don't know, is that a form of being nice? Or like, I don't know. But like, whatever it might look for you, just be nice.
Oh, great. I mean, it takes so much energy to be angry, to be pissed off, to enact violence. That takes a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I don't know how people exert that. It is much easier.
Because some people just are like that already. You know, like, it's easier for us to read because we're already naturally inclined to read. But, like, for other people, they'll, like, look at one page and fall asleep. Sure. So other people are like that, just with violence. So... be
nice and patient, everybody. And cheers to that. Nice and patient.
Oh, I never asked you my questions. But, like, I wasn't even going to make my own video. I just wanted to ask you.
You can make your own video. I'd like to cut this off now. No. We're at 66 minutes.
All right, fine.
But you can ask away.
Okay.
Ask me anything.
I've already forgotten. Don't you hate it when the Face ID, like, doesn't recognize your face when you're smiling? Because you gotta... Well, I have
it says a lot.
Yeah, it really does. I just have a bitch face.
Hey, phone, be nice.
Exactly.
Be nice.
Starting with you, phone. Okay, Nathan.
Yes.
Your 4 favorite movies. Letterbox style. Just go.
Ooh, 4 favorite movies. Ooh, oh my god, the pressure. I have to look, y'all. I have to look. No, I won't look. Pierrot Le Fou by Jean-Luc Godard. Is it Trafic or Playtime? One of those. Jacques Tati. Jacques Tati. Third, I Am Love by Luca Guadagnino. And then last one... Oh no.
Go.
That's tough.
Go.
Okay, recency bias, Looking for Mr. Goodbar, that I watched this year. It was out from 1977, I believe. The ending just, like, blew my mind.
If you thought that was hard, 4 books, go!
No! Yikes. No. Wait, is that your question?
Yeah.
No. Oh my god. I have a canon list.
It could be whatever. You can take whatever from it.
Whatever.
Random 4.
Random 4 that comes to mind right
Childhood
now.
4. Favorite
The
4.
Phantom Tollbooth. Loved that book because it taught me about grammar. But it also had pictures in it. 2. Oh, look, a bunny. There's 2 of them. I could do that. The Velveteen Rabbit. A children's book.
Why not?
Yeah, that one's a cute one. I like that one because I think it's really sad. It's about a little doll that wants to find its way back home in its own owner.
Children's books are dark.
Yeah.
They are so dark. At least they used to be.
Yeah. What do you remember her name? The writer for that?
No.
But she also did The Tale of Despero, which I really liked. That's not a book. I'm not putting that.
No.
Put your finger. Yeah, don't.
Okay, third.
Oh, Dictee by Theresa Kyung Bibliosophie. Recently talked about it in her top reads of the year for 2024, and I bought it again because of her. Now I have 2 copies, but I use it as a source material to just learn how to destroy language, but also how to find yourself through language. Okay, last book. Ooh, Lispector Stan here. So
which one?
Passion According to GH. Yeah, top fave. That's it.
Good job.
Oh, that was so stressful.
Okay, what's a common misconception about you?
That I don't have fun.
People think that you don't have fun?
I think so. I don't think people realize that I like to read things like Colleen Hoover. I'm gonna read that. Okay, I will. I'll get to it.
Okay.
I like Emily Henry. I read the new Kevin Kwan earlier this year.
I see. That's a good one.
Yeah, I read everything. That's the thing. I like highbrow, lowbrow.
Yeah.
I like Burger King, but I also like, fine dining.
Yeah.
And caviar and what have you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is a stereotype that you are guilty of?
Stereotype that I'm guilty of. Ooh, Asians are bad drivers? Yeah, y'all. I'm an awful driver. That's why I moved to a country where I didn't have to drive. I did that 3 times. San Francisco. I left LA, San Francisco, France, and Korea.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I hate driving.
What is one FOMO that you have?
Ooh, from this year or my entire life?
Just any way you want to interpret it. I want to tell you mine first.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let me think.
There is this...
Give me time to think.
I want to say it was a crocodile, but maybe it was an alligator bag from Miu Miu. I think it was from fall 2003.
Yeah.
Maybe 2004.
Yeah.
It's like a brown leather with like a red satin ribbon around the handle. It was so cute. I still think about it, and I still wish that I could have bought it. Unfortunately, in 2003, I was still a teenager, and so I couldn't buy it. But I still have FOMO about never having bought that. My big FOMO. One of.
No, that's a sad one.
Right? So sad.
Actually, to compete with that, I guess this Jacquemus coat that I got when it was still at Nordstrom's, when you can still shop Jacquemus. Like, this was very
When was
early.
this?
2014. So it was like part of his early collection. But it was this beautiful navy coat that touched the floor.
Did you know that I used to work at?
Right.
I worked at Nordstrom in 2014.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But in 2014, I was already in San Francisco. So I wasn't by the Joe Malone counter where you could sniff. Oh, oopsies. The thing you were talking about, the combining two colognes together and knowing the difference. I could never do that. It was like this special thing that Nordstrom was doing. Like
maybe they had like a pop-up. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember they did that.
And I had this Jacquemus coat, and I bought it. But then I couldn't make rent that month.
Oh.
So I had
to sell it?
Well, thanks to Nordstrom.
It. Oh, yeah, you can return it.
What is it, 90 days?
No, you can return anything.
Anything. Yeah. Anytime, anything.
Oh, wow.
In the condition that it was. And, yeah, I had to return it. Sadly.
Oh, that is a big FOMO.
Yeah.
I would still fondly think of that.
Yeah. But every day, I look.
I was going to ask.
Yeah. But I do have another coat. I bought that coat because I couldn't get another coat that I wanted from the same collection, but I did. And I think y'all seen it before, but it's the big navy coat with like the hole.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you like The Real shopper?
I think The Real is a ripoff.
Oh, yeah. Well, are you a big
But I use, is it Vestiaire?
Oh, Vestiaire, yeah.
Yeah, but I look everywhere.
I see.
Yeah, I look on eBay, I look on Vestiaire, I look on Depop, I look everywhere. But I did find the big coat with the big hole on Depop.
Oh.
Yeah, which was amazing. And yeah, I love it. I love that coat still.
Well, you have some vestige of the former coat.
It only took I got that coat a year and a half ago, so it only took like nearly a decade.
Sometimes that's what it takes. You have to let that butterfly go before it comes back.
Tenuously. However long. But this was lovely, everyone. Thanks for watching. I don't know how the hell I'm going to cut this down. But if y'all must know, 76 minutes. But this was lovely. And the chicken was good.
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite?
We killed it. I actually preferred the Nashville chicken. That was really good. Like, it was juicier than the bone-in one.
Yeah. And less spicy.
Yeah, I need to give tenders another chance.
You should.
I should.
Yeah. Tender love. TLC, guys. Yeah. Tender love and care.
Oh, you know what? My shake was very good. Candy cane peppermint milkshakes. Very seasonal. Holiday-y. As was Babygirl.
Babygirl.
It was a Christmas movie, and I wanted to make that comparison to Eyes Wide Shut so fast. My brain can't. It's so different. Eyes Wide Shut and Babygirl is very different.
Yeah. But it still plays with the same themes of like hierarchy and power dynamics.
That's why I want to compare the two, but I can't.
You can make it a double feature.
Yeah, that would
be a great double feature.
That's a good idea. It's
Eyes
a great
Wide
double
Shut
feature.
And Babygirl, guys. Castro Theater, if you're watching this, double feature.
Christmas time special.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming to our little hot chicken special.
Our mukbang.
Yeah, our mukbang.
Yeah.
Any last words for the people?
Oh, I really should know this line. If you're not reading, you're not sexy. No, it's not.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm trying to say what you say, but it's not coming out.
I think the line goes, I read because reading is sexy.
Right.
And if you're not reading, you're not sexy.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say.
As always, though, be well. Oh, wait. Do the people know who you are? Yo, this is Manar Ajma. She reads a shit ton of books. Okay, do you know how many books you've read this year?
150 something?
That's a lot of books, y'all. Okay, so don't give me shit, okay? I got hate comments for how do you read that much?
Oh, yeah.
How do you have all the reading retention for all of that?
Yeah,
I'm just like,
People be people in.
Maybe stop watching YouTube. And, okay, well, don't stop watching us. But you know what I mean.
Turn it off.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Go home.
Read a book.
Yeah, read a book. Anyways, this is Modern Ajima. Go follow her if you haven't. She has such a sweet voice talking about books.
I mean, I've been talking to you this whole time.
Yeah, right. As always, be well, do good work, keep in touch. That was a lot.
That was a lot.
Right. That was a lot.
80 minutes!